Biojacked.
Oh, God, God, Lord. Hey guys, Valtorious the Awoken Hell. Woo! My boy. Yo, Yuki Tabata, yo. My man is at it again. He out here dropping bombs and masterpieces. It's like, shit! Oh my God. Like, okay, so this latest chapter, right? Like, it got everybody feeling like, I don't know, like Naruto, Bleach. Definitely like Naruto and Bleach and stuff, because, you know, Asta's devil form looks half like him and then half like devil and stuff, right? So it kind of gets off like this Bleach feel of like how like the Hollow and how Ichigo and the Hollow and how he said, well, defeat me and you know you get stuff, right? Or if I defeat you, I get stuff, right? So it's like, oh my God, it's so good. Let's get started. So I'm not reviewing anything. I'm not like reviewing like the whole chapter and stuff. Like, you can go find somebody else for that. This is just basically going to be a ramble, like a ramble talk / speculations, because there's a lot of things I kind of want to mention and kind of like want to like talk about and stuff, because we have Asta's devil form that looks just like him, right? And you have Lucifer, who's basically, I guess, at the bottom of the last pillage of the 7th layer of hell, right? So it begs the question, like, will Asta get more, like, will he get like another devil form, is what I'm trying to say. Like, will he get like another one and stuff? Because sure, we heard this before, because we seen it in Naruto, where Naruto basically he trained and okay, he learned Sage Mode, and then he eventually learned how to control the Nine Tails, and then eventually he was able to stack that with Sage Mode and the Nine Tails, and then on top of that gotten the Six Paths power, right? So he stacked that up, like it was like a stack for him. And I was thinking that if Asta was to get like a stack, I hope that God is not an angel form, like half devil, half angel, because he doesn't need that. He doesn't need that, and I believe that Asta should only stick to like having like maybe devil powers and stuff, because you could do so much with it that he doesn't need anything else. Like this, for God's sake, this man has like 4 swords. He literally has 4 swords. Like, what do you, boy? What do you need with 4 swords? Like, seriously, like what you gonna do with all that? So, it got me thinking. I'm like, okay, if he's gonna have like 4 swords, right? Obviously, maybe like 2 could go to himself, right? Like, okay, like he uses it for like the devil power, right? And he get like, I feel like it's gonna be like Yami's sword. Like, it might be like the big sword that you see him currently use, right? And then it's gonna be like Yami's sword that he's gonna most likely use, and I think that could be like maybe if he goes into his devil form or whatever, that's gonna be his form and stuff. And then he has the other swords that he has. So I'm like, okay, he has these other swords, and is it all gonna go to the devil? I wouldn't mind it all going to the devil, but seriously, like, what else is he gonna do? You know, what else is he gonna do? And I'm like, well, I think it would only make sense. I think it would only make sense if Lucifer, if he was to defeat Lucifer, right? And I don't know, maybe Lucifer gives him some of his power, or he takes some of his Lucifer's power or whatever, and he's able to have it. Because Noct had me thinking, since he's able to channel like 4 different devils, right? And then he has like the one powerful one, right? It makes me think like, okay, if since he has all of these like different types of devils that he's able to control, is it possible that will Asta get more maybe devils to control, right? Because I wouldn't say like, oh yeah, he's gonna get like 4 devils, right? And he's gonna have like 4 devils to 4 different. Nah, I don't think so. I think because his one is already powerful, right? Because his Noct is basically saying like, oh, we're gonna make him like the most strongest. Like he's after he defeated his devil, he's gonna be like obsolete, like the strongest, right? I'm gonna say obsolete, absolutely the strongest. He's gonna be like the absolutely strongest devil, possibly like out there. And it's just like, okay, sure, this is great and all, but we all heard this before. Like, as soon as Naruto mastered the Nine Tails, it was just like, well, now he's gonna be the strongest because the Nine Tails is the strongest, which it is. But then eventually he got even more powerful, so I'm like, okay, what else is he gonna have? So I believe it only makes sense that he might even defeat, maybe he might get Lucifer, right? Like after he defeats Lucifer, he might get his power, or maybe another devil that's in hell. He defeats him, and then he gets like his power or whatever, right? And maybe he might be able to control it. Because let's just say, like, if in the future, like, okay, like after when the devil arc wraps up, and we either on to maybe angels or whatever that's like high tier or a high entity or whatever, and let's just say like they take away Asta's devil form, and he can't use his anti-magic devil anymore. Like that's it, it's gone. So he's like, okay, he's gonna need something else. So it would make sense that if maybe he might get Lucifer, and Lucifer might be like his backup devil or something. So it's just like he doesn't go devil list. You know, he might not go devil list, and he's just like, well, I kind of lost my main devil, and I gotta use another one to fight off against whoever that's doing like whatever, you know, at the time, you know. So it just had me thinking, because I'm like, well, he has 4, right? Noct has 4, so it just makes sense that Asta might get more and stuff, because I don't want Asta to have like angel powers. Like I said, it'd be stupid, or you find out, oh, he was like half elf, or he's a descendant. Nah, man, like come on, that just sounds stupid. Like we already heard that, you know, it's basically like he's from the Spade Kingdom and he's a prince, so it's like that we already got that confirmation of information for what he is. I don't want to hear Asta's version of, oh, he's no. I think that shit would be garbage. So like I said before, I prefer it if he was to get like another form, like maybe like another devil form. Like who knows? Like maybe one is like anti devil, maybe the other one's whatever, you know, because we don't know. Like Lucifer is like a really big mystery in the Black Clover and stuff, and also who are the other devils that's going to be around and stuff. Like, will there be noticeable ones, or will there be like ones that we've never seen or heard from? Obviously, which we will. There will be devils that we never seen or heard from before and stuff. But Lucifer is like the big one, because they keep hyping it up like, oh, if Lucifer gets out, then everything's gonna be destroyed. Like they hyping that up. So I was like, okay, what else is gonna happen? Like after like the Lucifer stuff, like, you know, because since Julius is, like I said before, he's proclaiming that Asta's gonna die. I'm like, that's cool, right? That's cool that he's gonna die, but what else is gonna happen? You know, like will the devil take over? Will he get something else? You know, that's also all this right now is pure speculation. But going back to the chapter, you know, from what Noct was like showing Asta around, and then showing him like, well, you have to defeat your devil and stuff, because this is where like the Naruto and Bleach aspect of it, like I said before, like, it comes in, because Naruto, you know, he was at the fountain of, was that the fountain of truth? No, the waterfall of truth. He was at the waterfall of truth, and you know, he had to defeat himself, and then got into the training, and he was able to defeat the Nine Tails, and then he found out that the Nine Tails hatred, or why he was hated, and why he hated the humans, this and that and stuff, and then eventually he defeats him, and then he gets like he's able to control his power. So I'm just hoping it's not like a power of love, like Asta's just saying that, well, I love you, so we're gonna do this together. Look, all that. Like I hope it's not like that. It's just that, okay, he defeats him, he gets his power, and that's it. Even though they hyping it up, saying like it's gonna be spectacular, immaculate, it's gonna be all over the place. I'm like, sure, but there needs to be more what we're gonna see from this man. So yeah, it's just like a little bit of a ramble and stuff, you know. Like I said, don't take this into too much of a context. Like I said, it's just a ramble. So yeah, if you like what you like, you know, please subscribe, share, you know, all that wonderful stuff. And I catch you later.